Yay, I can turn it to 160 because I'm not watching that screen.
Hi everyone, welcome to... My name is, Joe Costa. Yeah, that's right. And, today we're gonna play Ghost Trick with my two best friends in the world. Me, myself, and Gavin, and C.
Aaron's here? What the fuck?
And we're gonna do the thing. Gavin is a big Ace Attorney fan. He's never fucking seen this game, so...
I need to play it.
We're gonna do the stuff. Also, I just resoldered my ground loop isolator, so if you hear audio fuckiness, that's probably why. I don't have a lot of faith in this solder job, because it was performed very quickly.
Are you playing DS game at native resolution? Because I just noticed the 3DS menu zoomed.
Yes. Why would I not play at native resolution? Where's G? I don't know how to spell.
Because you
What's
can
the
use
G?
Nintendo's blurry filter.
Oh my god, my brain is off.
Brain as fuck.
G. The letter G.
Jost Trick.
Both big.
I am playing a PlayStation game with an Xbox controller. Eat it, Sony! Oh, look at that. It's, man.
The dead guy from...
It's a dead
Chapter
guy.
6, 903 boom.
Chapter 6? I haven't been going to reading club.
Lost Memories of Self. A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both. Consider to come on demand. The detective assigned the dead guy a task, to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Basically, when tomorrow comes, I won't exist anymore, so that's context. Okay, I gotta GTFO out of here. Dude. I wonder how that detective who keeps dying is doing. Hope she's still alive. I bet she's pretty pleased with herself, keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady is waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I better head there too.
There's also that book button if we need to update Gavin on a character, what we know. How was this guy, right?
I think so.
It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me, and I think I already did this.
Ha! Forget about all that. Now you're like from me, kid.
Yes, sir?
Your brightest the sun, Lynn, probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life! Get what you can out of it!
Mister. Would you mind just leaving me alone?
Eh. Alright, I better go to Chicken Land.
Getting chicken wings.
Here we go.
Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah, it turns out...
I don't see any
not really
customers declaring their love for chicken tonight. I hear singing coming from the kitchen. La la la, I love you right down to the marrow of your bones. But your marrow is nothing compared to your glorious meat. La la la. He's not a bad singer. I guess Lynn isn't here yet. I have a job to do. I better get to that first.
Trick time.
I'm going to the
You're going to...
uniformed men's office.
So the preparation's coming along.
I think they're taking care of them right now.
Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this.
That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things.
You don't know what I think!
Oh my god.
By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that.
2 more hours. Then it's time.
I guess we should just get back to work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I sure do love
The
to
atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well.
I want you to go find out a certain prisoner work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner is scheduled for the next day for a small blackboard in their cell. This prisoner number is 399.
That was Jake's role, so I stole it. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? I better try to get some information here first.
Why'd you make
Third
her
time.
large?
These notes are kind of important.
Let loose.
Let loose, dude.
Hey, Bailey.
Yeah?
What's the matter? You can't even pen up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room.
Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago.
You already told me that earlier. C38, huh? What did that punk do anyway?
You never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case?
I had zero confidence that Marsh would be able to say that line, so thank you for not being Marsh.
Secret who? What?
C38 was a singer in a band. This group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident.
Huge incident. What was it? A murder or something?
In a way, it was worse than a murder because it had to do with national secrets.
Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost.
The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. But the lyrics C38 were singing was completely different from usual.
So how is that a huge incident?
Because the new lyrics exposed all the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign and economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets.
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country.
Doesn't make any sense! In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information?
It's a complete mystery.
What? Why don't they just ask C38 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy.
Hmm.
And I did just say it has a bunch of national secrets involved. Ugh! Would you quit throwing away my important duty memos?
Now the other one. Not edible, welcome.
I will eat you.
He's not edible though.
Hey, Bailey.
Huh?
How did I come up with my name? It's Aaron, but without the on, and then the longer version just has master on it.
Exposed.
Try and pin up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection. Prisoner C74.
Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare.
Prisoner C74, huh? What did that big whale do anyway?
You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case?
Retro who? What?
C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner.
Why the heck did he do all that?
That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked.
And?
Guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, "Bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double."
Curry and rice, that's it?
Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were all destroyed by the flames.
What the heck did he do all that for?
Because the curry was too spicy, he said.
He ate 5 bowls of it and then determined it was too spicy.
Huh?
It was too spicy and I just lost it, is what he said.
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country.
But it doesn't make any sense! It really doesn't!
It's got a reason.
It's got a reason. In the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into Commissioner's office alone?
Well, he is a huge art guy, but otherwise it's a complete mystery.
Why don't they just ask C-74 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it.
Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy.
You stole my
Over
line, I'm
curry?
gonna kill you.
I knew you didn't want to say it a second time, so I said it for you. You're welcome. Please pay me.
No. Give me $3.
Okay.
You quit throwing away my important duty memos!
No.
Did I draw my avatar? Nope. It was made by Victor. Victor Gaming. Alright, this is the last one, I think.
Again?
Just felt like I danced for a little bit.
Missy,
You're just reading my papers
bring
now?
dinner to Prisoner D99.
Yeah. I was typing.
The chef is preparing it for him right now.
Oh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one.
See, he knows this time.
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gavin, what is it? Tell me, because you know what it is.
He's a bitch.
It's such a sad case.
Stop stealing my lines. Such a sad case. It's hard for us, too.
He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member.
Yeah.
Just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that? Of all people.
Shit! Fucking goddamn
What the
it.
fuck did you do?
I told you that my solder job is not very good.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
fantastic. Yeah, you did great, Aaron.
Did I get it? Did I fix it? Nope.
No.
Motive, everything, all a complete mystery.
Like the music. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense that he would do anything like that.
I don't know the details, but apparently
There we go.
Did it.
this case is a matter of national secrecy as well.
God, shut up.
I don't get it. None of it makes any sense.
You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you?
A jail prison.
No.
It's a special prison built just for these kind of cases. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his.
He ain't got no brain behind the beard.
I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me.
So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard.
No, don't!
Fuck you.
Will you quit?
Stop throwing away my important duty!
Oh, you want to step up, tough guy?
Yes. Now I'm sitting down again.
It's time.
It's time.
Marsh is here.
Marsh!
Hi, Marsh.
Guys, I'm sorry I'm late.
There.
I was watching
It's
Click.
done!
Why were you watching Click?
It's because I sent Clay the thing. Clay was like, God, I want to watch Click. They were joking, and I was like, we should watch
Bailey.
Click.
Did you really?
And they
I want
were
to see if
like-
this is new.
Would you quit sending these memos over here?
No,
Huh?
not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery.
Yeah,
Hey!
Yeah, I just got done watching Click.
Next time,
Adam
I
Sandler's
will
Click with
find
Clay.
Answer next time.
I guess it's time to try and find a new path.
Did Mr. Joe come yet?
No.
Is the okay? They're not my character isn't stolen.
I had to resolder my fucking ground loop isolator.
Hmm.
Bailey.
It failed like right before the stream, so I had to fix it.
I was enjoying like I used to love Click as a kid, and then when I watched it just now, it was not very good.
I've never seen it.
Don't watch it.
I'm gonna operate it.
Pass over. Do it.
There you go again, falling with the thing.
It wasn't me.
Don't lie, you know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency.
Oh, yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react the exact same way. First state's probably just loose. Probably because I had fooled around with it too much.
Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it.
Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe I'll get it replaced, huh?
Well,
I
close
like
it
this
back.
music.
Making me feel on edge.
I had this song stuck in my head all day, because I knew I was gonna hear it.
Pain? Emergency procedures are a pain to you? Sad state of affairs.
That sucks having to deal with emergencies. God. Or you can take over a gun.
Can I be the crazy little dude with a guitar?
Oh, I know what to do.
No, you don't.
Alright.
I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for the spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet.
Peace out. I'm done.
It's not what he would sound like.
Okay, hold on. Let me sound like the radical left youth.
Alright, C-38, back to your cell!
Hey, guard man, how about you give me a little space?
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's better.
It's crazy walk is yours, man.
It's dangerous. Sorry. Dude, you guys don't understand.
A
how
proper
much you just
walk
want
for a
to watch
properly
it.
led life. Now let's go!
I went.
Yo, the lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way to my own music. Eat my jorts.
On, shut the fuck up.
Dude, you guys don't understand. I got finished watching Click with Clay. And
Yes.
then immediately afterwards, I joined this, and my brain is still overstimulated. It's my character. It's the guy that I've wanted to play this entire time.
The fat guy.
Yeah.
So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule. What could Lynn possibly want with that information?
Someone else can take him because I want my guy.
Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit!
Aaron, you already have Cecil.
Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it.
Why does he have headphones on if he can, like... He's not using them, clearly.
He's muffling the sound.
Come on, sausage head!
Yeah, so it's not so loud for him.
Yeah. This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. There's one of those little blackboards that said would be in the sentence. Maybe I should check out Spikey's schedule for tomorrow.
I need to get pissed real quick.
So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost, too. I can't read! I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means! If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now?
Guys, I gotta go make a deposit at the piss bank.
Just do it.
Go.
What am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, I might as well try to find Prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully it'll at least... I can't go back to Lynn empty-handed. But of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands.
Or does it?
I have an idea.
Stop.
This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building I've already possessed. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try.
Push.
I like how there's a loading screen in between.
I mean, it might not even be a loading screen, it's just probably fading the transition.
This
I
is
like
the
how the
worst song.
It's just
I love
standing
this
there.
song. I have you up to like 200%. You're still really quiet, commenter.
Really?
Is it? Oh my god. What am I missing?
I can't turn up my input volume anymore. Who's not on Discord?
Oh, I can just go down there now.
How am I now?
Loud.
Like too loud?
Nah, you're good.
Okay. Do I sound like crunchy because I literally just turned it up to like maximum?
You're fine. So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, eh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell. Well. Can I not do it? There we go.
I really like the Nutter Butter ones.
I think the regular ones are better.
Why do you buy so many?
They're good.
Yeah, but it's... Well, no, I'm not... It's not my business.
Cakesters gang.
I've never had them. Because they're not at work.
Here
Oh,
it
yeah,
comes.
Metal Gear Solid.
High frame rates were made for this man.
Yeah, why? He is so smooth compared to everybody else. What the fuck?
And what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is
It's
that?
a fucking plunger for his head.
I have no idea. New info has been
Fuck
Yeah.
button.
Like, you're in a fat man's room.
spoon, dude. By the looks of him, this must be the curry lever from the police department siege case. But never mind that, where did he just come from? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here too.
Just to be safe, maybe I'd better check the current level schedule for tomorrow too.
I still can't read. But I better go check out prisoner D. I need him to get the spoon.
Spoon.
Tasty.
Why is he looking?
Wouldn't you?
It probably has dirt on it.
Yeah? Going toilet fishing. Same thing here. It looked. Oh my god! Shut up.
I love that he says that every time you possess a phone in this level.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it. He seems to be enjoying himself.
Impossible.
This is the last cell in this area, so that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guards said... D99...
You know about it one?
Yeah!
He shot his wife, didn't he? Right from a family member?
I'm glad that we could have that flashback.
What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I only have one objective, and that's to find out this painter's work schedule for tomorrow.
I love this game's music.
This game's music is like, if you go to the music...
Bathroom.
So the work schedule for tomorrow for prisoner D99, you know, as I was saying, the information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost my ability to read, but here I am anyway. The least I can do is look. What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there.
So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing.
Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway.
I don't like to think that that guy's, like, the brown part of his head is his beard. I like to think it's just his chin.
Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read even if one can't read. Prisoner D99 work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I better get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Quite a feast tonight, I see.
That's appropriate.
And I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken.
This is the one time I'm not complaining about a Joe voice.
Yeah.
It's all cold and hard, though. Giggity. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it worked, judging from the way it feels.
D99.
I know it's kind of pointless to ask now. Just the same, I still want. Why'd you do it?
Ellipsy. I agree. It's pointless to ask now.
Hold on, guys. Wait.
Oh my god.
The case is colder than this chicken, and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included.
Detective Jowd.
Now then. Let me eat in peace, before it gets too cold to cut. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time.
What's that? Do you like my programmer socks?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Shut up!
Who is the man in that painting?
Oh, this. Wow, being in prison like this, it's hard to forget faces, you know. So, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm getting a phone call.
So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Now could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace.
Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you.
It's okay. I can enjoy this chicken. Arigato gozaimasu.
What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell!
It's Beavis.
I had to go
Someone
see
said in
Lynn
chat.
fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me.
God, this chicken's so good.
I love that he just eats like huge chunk after huge chunk.
That's how I'd... Shut
I think
up.
everyone in this game does. Phone.
This is headquarters. What is this tennis over there?
Oh, Chief, it's you! They're making preparations now. No problem, sir.
I was gonna make him sound like Hitler, but I think that would be wrong.
How much longer then?
My god.
How much longer then?
1 more hour, sir.
I see. Carry on then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabaret Club wishes to speak with you.
I forget his name. I guess.
Evening,
Evening.
Cabernet. Oh yeah, Gavin should do it.
Evening. Cabanella here. How you boys doing?
Am I gonna make a video about the dumb thing the person who used to be big on Vine did? You are my favorite commentary YouTuber after all. Oh my, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, Aaron, do you not remember the dumb thing that the person on the Big Vine did used to do?
No.
You don't?
The only
Everyone's
thing I
asking me to
remember
make a
is
video
Road
about
Work
that.
Ahead.
What, you mean the 5 people that are like that? Or the 7? 20? There's a lot of people that have done that.
Aaron, you should tap your screen with your.
Let me see what that does. Ooh!
Inspector Cabanella, fine, sir.
You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby?
From Lynn? Well, yes.
Did my girl have anything interesting to say?
Yeah, not especially. She hung up almost immediately.
I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fella.
Yes, sir.
Try to cover it up, I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much.
Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately.
Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all.
Yes, sir.
Carry on then. I might pop in a little later.
That's an innuendo.
An innuendo?
Innuendo.
Innuendo. Yeah, yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Fuck, that was scary.
Where's my line?
Oh boy, now I can go to...
And Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. You're Lynn, I mean.
Inspector Cabanella? What would the special investigation unit have with Flynn? Or what?
I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about.
Tonight, of all nights.
Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight too. Weren't he and prisoner D99 Jowd good friends?
Sure about that? They were such good friends. How come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him?
He's the head of special investigation. He's a very busy man. Well, what's wrong?
My tower fell.
That was my hero, you know. That was my hero, you know. Wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me! Rotting away in a place like this! And I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life?
Mm. This new side of you is kind of endearing. Anyway, the thing to do is work to fix it what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know.
Ugh.
Yep.
Lynn should be heading for the now. But the call from police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now. That white-suited inspector suspects
Lynn. She's being considered a fugitive. This is not good.
Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and the inspector in white too.
And you should go to the chicken kitchen.
I don't think so. I'm going to bitchland.
Bitchland!
You are such an idiot, Aaron. You are such a fucking fool.
I want to see the video.
There's not a video.
Nice feet.
Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison area, Inspector Cabbage. We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector?
We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it.
By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it.
He's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that, wonder where she ran off to play.
What did he just say?
She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way! New info has been added.
I just don't believe it. Why should we do a thing like that?
Why I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do.
Why is he British?
And yet,
I try to be. After seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby.
Is that the security camera tape that the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against
Solid evidence.
her.
Evidence.
I love my feet, Twiggles.
Nothing like it, baby.
I hate desks. Why a murder case now? And such an important night.
I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, but for the very reason that it is such an important night. He's shit.
I need to see it. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable.
Bye, Marsh.
It looks so weird to see that guy moving. Perfect music cut. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her?
Mate, using Linux doesn't make you cool.
I assume Marsh needs to be dragged back in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
pinged me for some reason. Why would you
Yeah.
ping
He
me? What am I gonna
me
do?
and C.
Why
Why
me?
The
you?
truth, no matter how many times you watched Inspector Cabbage.
Wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby.
Bullshit. Oh, by the way, Inspector Commenter, there's something on that tape that troubles me.
And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears.
I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different.
Hey, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level.
Maybe you just want to relax.
I guess so.
I have the answer to your mystery right here. A few minutes after the murder took place.
Inspector Dankpods.
Jump scare.
The Mewen cat.
Marsh, you play Mustache? No, I've never played that game.
Is that a www.blackcat?
Oh my god.
Got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene.
Oh, I love furries.
Then a little cat culprit vanished into the night.
It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter.
There's a point ants come in, Chief!
Hold on, let me take this. The chief did you show up?
No sir, not yet, but...
Idiot, I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important.
But this is important, sir. Someone else showed up. We've got Freeman. Our rookie detective, Lynn.
What? You see my baby over there, do you?
Well, what are you waiting for? Bring it in.
I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief?
What do you say, Inspector?
I thought you pulled out a gun.
Detective! Get my baby away from Point X! Do it now, man! And then hold on to it!
Yes, sir. I'll go get her.
What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X?
Commenter, I see what you did there.
It took this special investigation unit 6 months to pinpoint that location.
Doing a really shit job.
But I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps.
What is with these ghost tricks happening? What? What happened? Now what? What happened this time? Squid Games!
This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me!
Look at this beat going.
Fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah, this is the detective that dances that I talked about.
Yo,
I thought you were
the
talking about
presidents.
Bailey.
The presidents are on the wall.
I would call Bailey a guard.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get your buns over here!
What did you say?
No, I finally understand. I finally know what it's like. for very hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. This message
Excuse
is
me.
sponsored by DoorDash.
But this is the chicken kitchen, is it not?
No, this is patio.
Sack of shit, give me a Krabby Patty!
Oh
What?
my god.
Can I have a crab patty?
Aren't I talking to the police?
No, you're talking to Patrick.
Fucking fuck off.
The police. Did something happen there you need assistance with?
Something happened here, you ask? More like, there's nothing left here. Gotta go. Ta-da.
Wait!
That's not what he sounded like.
Something, that's what? Something's definitely going on. That something is far from nothing. That's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chief. It was still shit. I'll be on my way.
You going to put X?
Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys.
Yo, the boys.
There's some place else I gotta be.
Ancestor,
What?
your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it?
I have a responsibility. I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet.
Right, that's true. Do what you must then.
It's been almost an hour and I haven't saved anyone's life yet.
Well, Aaron, that's 4 minutes.
Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out, and now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was.
That's a rhyme.
Lynn, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers.
The answer
Google.com.
house.
The chicken kitchen. The Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there?
Dying.
Most likely.
Aaron, can I be like the little cuck guy?
Excuse
I'll
me.
be The blue guy that's like with the BDSM girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, that's what time it is in real life.
I would hope not.
What did it say?
I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet, the restaurant the police were stalking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins.
Rains. Rains. Raisins.
Oh, I get it. Big chicken. Whoa, what in the world happened here?
Big chicken.
The world's biggest chicken!
Dude, he's saying a prayer. Doesn't he know those don't work?
I felt-
heaven. What do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sucked her as much as she liked until she had her fill.
Actually, not the singing. She did tell me she had a fill of time. Well,
The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead.
the dot appears.
Fuck.
Okay.
Tire noises.
Who thinks they can do the best Hank Hill? Never mind.
Look at me.
Oh, I hate it.
So long.
You know what? Jake's not here.
Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here?
Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim.
Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies?
Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know. And, well, how did it go? Did you check out
Tomorrow's work schedule.
for prison of the
Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about. Also.
Sure, we agreed to use each other. After all, right? As long as you don't ask about how I shot you.
Okay, let's swap info then. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office.
Oh, it was just on your way, was it?
And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer.
You saw him? Where? How?
Not him, her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you.
No, but that's not me. That's not me. You're lying. You're playing.
No way! You're kidding, right?
Fake. Deep fake.
What do you have to say for yourself, detective?
It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you.
If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you?
Well, because I told you before.
Objection.
You were supposed
Wrong
to
game.
get some information.
Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me.
What? Whoa, what do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right?
I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me?
I gotta make sure my family can't hear me. I don't want them to think I'm doing anything like sensual on the internet.
I definitely told you something then. Watching this just makes so much more sense after you've, like, seen the game. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you?
I don't remember. I don't know. You gotta believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all.
You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened?
No. No, I didn't shoot you.
No.
Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you?
Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank.
What?
I guess maybe it means the schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet, ellipses question mark.
Blank. Blank.
No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself.
Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day?
Huh? It means something?
It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work.
He's going to the zoo.
And that's because he's going to be executed, not
Oh.
like a Pokemon.
Executed! What does that mean?
I figured that.
Do you know what execution means? Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was?
That is what I thought she was gonna say. I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member.
That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never, Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case.
The prisoner wants it?
There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it, Nick. And I have to find out what.
Okay, Maya.
And if this work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. That's right. It's a
Drinking
blank.
water. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. Oh yeah, I forgot he did that. After all, he obviously knows me. Pointix. The police were stalking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X.
Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place.
That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here.
Inspector Cabbage.
What in the world made you pick this place anyway?
She likes chicken.
I guess it'd be. Well, I guess I'd have to say because of you.
Me? Huh?
It's a letter. Do you remember the note I found?
Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read.
It had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In other words,
I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight?
yeah, say it ain't so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left.
Lead. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me?
Ellipses.
Na 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 na.
So, what are you gonna do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you, Mr. Burns.
God.
It was Maggie.
You just spoiled it, Marsh! People haven't seen that yet. It was only on the air in Australia.
Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me.
Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I
Yeah,
unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what.
You are?
I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. Who the fuck these bitches are.
Forgot what my voice sounded like when I did the.
I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah? Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either, not yet. But I'll help you see to it that you get your answers.
Good! Now, I think it's time to go back to the past, to play the shitty games that suck ass. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all.
Sounds like a good way to go out.
Groan.
Yeah.
I'm not groaning because I'm dead.
Rewind
I'm
time.
groaning because I'm chicken.
Gavin, check out this FMV.
God, that was so epic.
Here we go.
The note said the kitchen chicken, 10 minutes. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. I hope I don't die. What's this?
Alright, who wants to be the other girl?
How does she do that?
Probably by her feet, her blades.
Here you go!
Here you go.
Okay.
Commenter, there you go.
Why is Bombshoe Link the bartender?
I was gonna say you. I was gonna fucking say you. Gavin, you need to be the little BDSM girl.
What?
That's what I call her. She has the fucking whip.
I don't think I want to be BDSM girl.
I think you do. Can I eat that thing?
You can really tell when it switches to FMV.
That was a bystander scream.
Thank God that car didn't hit me. I'm safe now. Ah.
Two players be like,
You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you?
Leave me
I have
alone.
my phone
Can I help you
right
get
next to
tired
the
of dying in
microphone.
usual ways?
But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of.
Huh? What makes you say that?
The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself.
Oh, that waitress? The one who was the chicken on her head?
The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's.
I'll kill you. I'll make a note of that next time.
Well, anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive.
I couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though.
At that speed, he must have died instantly.
Not true.
Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it?
Okay, let's get started.
What the fuck does she mean, let's get started? It's me doing the fucking work. Chicken time.
4 minutes back in the past.
Alright, check this out.
Yo, this is Sonic. Welcome to Sonic.
I hate your hot dogs.
Corn dogs.
You want more water?
No. Sorry, I didn't ring that bell. What's with the...
More water bit.
Oh, well, come on, this is your third glass. Okay, I get it. This is a little dig, wasn't it?
I can quit when
Kinda
I
like,
want.
hey, where's my food, right?
No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it.
But I would like to see you bring me my... I'm gonna go, guys. See ya.
What?
What? Really?
Okay.
But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon.
Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water.
Walter.
Woo!
Trick time! I'm possessing the chicken cart. Time is passing. Trick time! Dude, it's the trunk. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too.
It's very suspicious and weird. Hey, let's see what's in it.
Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked.
Damn it, I wanted to see what was inside.
Here you go. So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal?
Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted.
Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who's saying out national secrets during a live TV broadcast.
And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department taking the top dog hostage.
But what if he double crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty.
No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well.
Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind.
How do these two? How do they know about the cases at the special prison?
Special prison?
The guy who sang in National Secrets, the man who held siege to Metro Police. Those cases are classified information.
I've heard about both those cases and recently too.
And presume that but the perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about to the general public.
So, prisoner D99 Detective Jout is one of these special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just coincidence, could it? Who enforcement? I have like all the voices.
It's because you keep trying to steal them. What is it, beauty?
Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good.
Now you're talking, beauty, my dear. Just what we've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. wouldn't object to that.
All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong now.
That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go, across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. I have no spine.
That's what Gavin told me.
True.
What just happened? Did she sense we were here?
What, with her sixth sense? Haha.
But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself.
Yeah, like what?
Like, there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away.
That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, the situation has changed a little bit now. Fate changed.
They changed.
I only had to ring it once.
Wee! You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started getting lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Oh, that's so sweet. Gavin, do this.
Forgive me. But it didn't ring for anybody.
What?
Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly.
I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now would you stop trying to shake me up and stick to shaking cocktails?
Haha, he said cock.
Cock.
She has a surprisingly short career with this place.
I gotta get her to notice the thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did my heart.
A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there.
You can't just leave it.
I'm sorry.
You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt.
Yeah? Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there?
No.
The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Cakes. Please go and let them know about the trunk, if you will be so kind.
The whole thing is just a front to steal cakesters.
How gallant of you. I might just fall for you, you know.
I hope not.
I hope not. Oh, girl.
I agree.
Me too.
Me three.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know!
New
Mr.
character.
Glass!
Ghost that nobody can see.
Maybe it's the briefcase.
I had to wait a couple
Well,
frames.
goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. Been fun.
I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact.
Time has passed.
Why the fuck is there a bar at a chicken place?
Here comes Bacon Man.
Of all the things to forget. Wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this.
Considering what's in there, yeah. I know what's in there. Lifetime supply of sex. Wait, no, that's bad.
Here we are, finally.
I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though.
Not me. I mean, we just delivered the last trunk to them after all. They wasn't that much.
What kind of detective? Fate changed. Swinging.
I haven't ate any of that chicken.
I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you.
That's what he loves about her.
I don't get it either.
Now, where were we? Alright, who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that
What
is,
the
of
fuck?
course.
We can talk about that when we're alone.
Hmm? But aren't we alone now, Beauty?
Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again?
I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug?
I just hate little bugs!
And you think the ladybug can understand English? What the fuck are you doing?
Burning the bug.
I just realized you did like a fucking backflip.
What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway?
It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though.
It's not. What are you talking about?
You're not dead yet.
No.
No.
But I'm going to be in just a few seconds.
But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. Trick time. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please?
Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first.
Huh?
I was like that, and you were like that too.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't want to do that anymore. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die.
Gavin? Wanna do it?
Okay.
Hello!
Why don't we try going back even further in time?
What? Even further? How?
Oh my god. Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here.
You can do that?
I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go, but if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too.
Wow!
I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Rewind Timmy.
Deathception. I'm looking through a magnifying glass.
What?
What the? That's Lynn, rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? Turn knob. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Or Lynn.
Oh.
Wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter?
What's the matter, you freaking stupid?
Alright, fine.
This is the only normal walk I've seen the whole game.
This is Point X. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. I'm driving a car. Static is awful. I'm driving a car. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such a small body, you probably only have the small brain to match.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. I hate you. The heck is this?
I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug?
I just hate little bugs.
Huh? I can't hear very well.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck was that? Boom. Wow, the van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash, I remember hearing it before.
You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we?
Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder?
We already know the answer. We saw what happened.
She burned up the ladybug. I'm trying to yawn and do that voice at the same time. It doesn't work.
Sometimes my high-tech ball is destroyed and emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones.
So
See,
that's...
guys, I was trying to emulate the actual experience.
So that's why the detective passed out, huh?
Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening.
Trick time. Bitch. I know precisely how to do it. Hey, this place. This is the place that wasted Inspector phoned tonight.
This is the parking lot of the park on the inside of town. It's been years.
You know this park?
Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little, but then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again.
Well, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened.
Hold it. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech.
What kind of nitpicker do you think I am?
Anyway, whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do that. What the?
What the? Me.
Me. When me.
Time is passing.
I'm waiting for the phone to ring.
Time has passed. Blah.
Dude, no! I thought he would take me with him.
What? Time has passed.
Eh.
Alright, now I'm gonna wait for it to say it again. What are they doing here?
phone.com. Detective Ringe, this is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? And red eyes and red... Oh yeah, that's Restless Suspicious Chick. Sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you will. You got it.
Oh wow, that waitress, she was an undercover agent.
And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that boy.
So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? It's time to make a decision. I'm going. Trace complete.
Hey, look where we are.
The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh?
Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen.
I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say? Where there's smoking chicken, there's fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here.
Fate changed.
What's wrong?
I can't seem to raise this switch, it won't budge.
Yeah, well, not surprising. Consider this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck.
Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky, but if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it.
The live shirt. It's smoky in here. That was the wrong voice.
I gotta switch
Only
those
you
chickens,
can stop
dude.
forest fires.
Fan mode.
Oh, she's still doing it. How does he do that?
Is that a bottle of ketchup in his hat?
No, it's wine.
Wine? What?
Oh, like the Apollo Justice
Let me up.
case.
Let me up, 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 let me up. I'm running out of
Let you down.
time. Why do they have a t-shirt in here?
Yeah, that is a really good question. Why is there just a random t-shirt? It's smoky in here. Still the wrong voice.
Dude, I switched the chickens. I'm so cool.
Where's he gonna put the third chicken?
Mouth.
There, all set.
How about that?
The ladybug is still sitting on the table. Wait!
Has the rooster recovered yet? I think so. La la la, chicken. Thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swells with pride, and I got goosebumps.
What the heck is this?
I'm consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Don't say it, don't think it. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen.
Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I?
There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it.
It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances.
Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into.
Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first.
Okay. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Trick time. That's so true. That's so true. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life! One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied! Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits in the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied.
I'll never be satisfied until I can breathe. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Wrench. Come to see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us, just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is enough for me. So, how'd it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it?
Now stay right there.
Huh?
I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong.
Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know.
He's right. Sheesh. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, that valiant little donkey. Missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead.
Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know? Yeah, like washing dishes, planting bugs. Someday, I'll plant a big one on you, Detective.
I thought at first it was a typo of bug.
Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too.
Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand. But there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? slip away quietly?
No!
I'm meeting somebody here? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla.
But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence?
I don't know, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Gouge's case on your own? I was gonna say something funny, but I couldn't think of one. Inspector Calvinell is worried about you, I understand how you feel, but don't alt-tab, okay?
So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for?
It's what? The Ringe, that's his name, by the way. He's sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few months ago, right?
Oh, brother.
But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass just for tonight.
Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now.
He doesn't?
I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody.
I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right?
Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either.
So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is.
Not.
You might be right.
Just 'cause
Okay,
it
I'll
looks
leave
like-
Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Let's get started then. Oh my god, I can't do that voice.
Gavin.
What is your
I thought you were
connection to
doing it.
prisoner D99, Detective Jim? He seems like more than just a co-worker. Oh god.
You can do like a normal, You don't have to make a march or march.
Well, I want to make it March.
Go ahead, just
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me grab a...
sounds like Marge drowning.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Now I feel like I don't want to do it. Great. Thanks.
No, you can go ahead. I
Please,
just said it so that
save
you don't
me.
hurt yourself.
God is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Hey, just calm down and drop that weapon!
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Fuck.
On that day. Oh, that's Gavin.
On that day. Fuck. On that day 10 years ago, I was playing my favorite part. And suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. And then,
I did.
he appeared, Detective Druid.
Launched a nuclear bomb.
From the gun.
And then that real loud sound. I think it was the sound of a bomb. I passed out. When I came to,
You're alright now. Are you hurt?
you saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. Oh, shut up.
What's your job, mister?
Me, I'm a police detective.
So that's why.
Oh, shit. So that's why you became a detective, huh? I'm losing track of all my fucking voices.
That's right. It was my idea of what a detective was all about.
But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he did it.
Oh, I get it.
They're arranged for the Special Investigation Unit. You said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that's gonna affect the future of our nation.
A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though.
That's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at this table upstairs. I hear the foreigners. They're waiting for the other. They're waiting.
My
Foreigners.
Start. I hear it. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. They're also a weird apple, a strange orange. Is this other party they're waiting for me?
Kinda hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit! They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. Never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before.
Inspector Cabanella, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his.
Favorite? Yeah, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that?
Inspector Cabbage and Detective Drewy were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the Oh, that's not me. I wouldn't know that.
That's just Gumshoe.
Yeah.
That's Gumshoe.
It's Gumshoe. They
Gumshoe
joined
in
the
3D.
Detective Division the very same day. They're two very different types, and they're always in friendly competition to be the best.
Look, he's doing the point thing.
Detective Chow was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he's just not genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little.
He changed?
Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. No, he distanced himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder.
And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it?
Anyway, Inspector Care Bear took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend saved, huh?
Right, looked out for me. Helped me study for my detective's exam. Fudging my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanella, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight.
Sure, it's taking Camellia long enough. Should have been here by now. I get worried.
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Kamala said.
Yep, just about sums it up.
It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though.
Hey, look at the crisis. Tomorrow, girls gotta eat. Have to make sure Cum Clon stays safe no matter what. Camellia, and that music box too.
Music box. Oh yeah, that wooden box.
Yippee, I found it.
That box.
Da-da-da! The box was a present from Detective Jowd.
Judge.
From Detective Jowd.
Judge.
Yes, it was 5 years ago. The box arrived after 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said.
So what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it. I don't want the key.
That's a shame. Someone should have went to Marketplace.tf.
Did I really shoot you?
Where did that come from out of the blue?
Out of the blue?
I don't remember. I'm trying, but I just can't. I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, the story erased.
But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder.
I'd rather believe this hope myself.
I'd rather believe nothing.
That was
Nothing
fast.
exists. Nothing is real.
That was great! I have to take out my face, you're staring. But you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken.
Just tell me one thing.
One
This
thing.
case you say you're looking into.
Gavin, you fuck.
Is it Detective Jowd's?
What if it was?
I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lynn. It's...
Lynn doesn't care.
It's tonight. Detective Jowd's... You know... It's tonight. His execution.
But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn.
That may be the norm, but... Not this time, I'm afraid.
What?
The execution's set for 11 p.m.
What did you say?
It's going to happen pretty soon.
Is there anything we can do to stop it?
Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister.
I'm going to see him then!
What? See who? The stay of execution?
Who else? The Justice Minister!
Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time.
I'm going! Say so!
Yeah.
Get to the prison! Stop that execution!
Easy enough for you to say.
You got the bridge! I'll be going for now!
Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do?
You can find Camilla! You're supposed to be on her way here!
Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, got it. I'll look for her.
Okay, you know what to do, Cecil! You have to take Detective Judge!
Hi, Ashley. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all?
I'm getting a fucking drink.
Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway.
Data! Tata.
Oh god, it's
Chapter
almost
8.
11.
8.
I went to try and rescue Prisoner D99. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prison is a strange atmosphere, but this time there's something even stranger about it. Oh my god. An execution! With my memory gone. I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head, but even I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late.
So, how's it going? With the generator in the basement.
Trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. I haven't even gotten the internal phone there back up yet.
I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room.
we don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all.
You promised not to talk about that.
Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? Can't stand looking at it. It's like you're filming a TikTok. If you don't stop, it's my...
This is a glorious dance that's been passed down in my family for generations.
We always stop it.
When you don't know what else to do, dance, 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 revolution. We call it the panic dance.
This is special detention calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there?
The phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters.
Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing?
Yes, I am.
Yep, you should
Yep.
fuck.
Yeah, you should see him.
Take a video of it. We can all watch it together when we're done.
Let's spin it back. I'll record it with the security camera.
I love that.
Called it. I called it. I called
Trick time.
that shit.
I'm gonna make a DM call so we can get Ashley to make voices. You don't have to keep doing that.
Oh shit.
I can't even see it now. Is it still going?
You're so
Okay, it's up now. Generator, start up. I can't keep this up. What's wrong? Gavin.
Does Gavin exist? Gavin?
Ah!
That's the line.
I'm speaking. Hello, do you hear
Hi.
me?
I can hear you. I
Do
can
you
hear
believe me? Hi, hello.
Yeah.
Why don't you just stop?
We can all hear. Will you dance instead then?
Me? You kidding me?
Somebody has to do it. It's somebody. It's me. I'll keep dancing till I drop.
Yo, he's hitting that yoinky spoinky.
Shut the fuck up.
Just move.
Trick time.
Do you know anything about this game?
Nope.
I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator.
Oh,
Okay.
so he's like Danny Phantom.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, Danny, dead Phantom.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
No.
I think a dead Phantom is...
Look at my name, Ashley.
Yeah, your name is also redundant. Why do you think we call you
Yeah,
Blade?
exactly. Not good at all.
Yeah, I feel like a ghost is gonna show up any minute now.
Hey, come on, show some respect. There's a dead man here.
That's right, me.
Woo! Never saw that one coming, did you?
Who could have? Anyway, the generator's gonna be fixed soon, so I guess we hang tight.
Generator, eh? Once that's restored, this darkness will be gone. It seems that's the first thing that has to be done. Oh, I know what to do.
Let there be darkness.
Shit.
I see this YouTube thumbnail on my browser. The thumbnail says, wanted, new wife who actually likes Space Jam.
Oh, jeez, where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on this generator. Oh, I sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat.
Oh, you are a cat!
Or like a ghost.
Things that normal people say.
Oh, dead boy.
Well, your eyes can adjust to the darkness if there's enough light.
You gotta
True.
put the wrench up his ass so he'll know it's
why-
This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it, but it doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell, though.
I guess the first thing
Fun fact that you don't care about, the reason why, like, pirate captains wear an eye patch over their eye is because when they go to the deck of the ship, they can open that part of the eye, because that eye's already used to darkness, so they can see
I think it might be because they're missing an eye, actually.
both. It's mixed. It's both a practical
Hey,
reason.
there it is!
It's both a practical reason and to cover up the eye.
Why is he walking like Kramer from Seinfeld?
My
Yeah,
arms are
done.
actually tired now because I was
Well,
like moving
even-
them.
Actually, there's only been one person who has walked normally I've seen in this whole game.
Toilets. Whoa, a drum kit.
For time!
Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
I'm pretty sure you can get the drop from the top, maybe not. Oh, maybe you can reach it from the lamp. Or you can't get to the lamp, can you?
Wait a minute, I know what to do.
Hey, do you think this execution was really the right thing to do?
What the heck are you saying?
I mean, I know this country has the death penalty. But how many years has it been since we used this chair? I mean, it looks like shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. Yeah, you're right. It does look like shit.
And poop.
Yeah, I bet that's
Don't
what
forget
happened.
poop.
All that debris damaged the wiring.
Well, I think it was divine retribution.
Don't be stupid.
God's not real.
The person that wanted to be executed, you know.
Don't be stupid.
I'm atheist.
Oh my god, it's a clown.
Inspector Jown, I guess I was too late.
Game over. So when are they gonna pick up his body?
I'll be sending over a car from the public cemetery pretty soon. After you hand over the body, clear the mortuary, we're done.
Mortuary.
Yeah, okay.
You love that pink sweater.
He rocks the pink sweater.
So Detective Jown has already been executed. Looks like there was a reason for that bad feeling I was getting. But that's okay, this isn't a big problem for me. But if the body is taken from the mortuary, that'll be bad. I have to use my ghost tricks to save him before that happens.
He said it.
He said it!
Set the line! Whoa! Whoa!
Say the line, Bart.
This chair scares me. I don't want to get anywhere near it. I have fear of chairs. I don't like sitting down. It's gonna blow up again.
Fear of chairs.
Or let loose with the juice.
Hey, shut up, man.
Accidents can happen with anything after all. But let's just get this thing fixed. Come on, I don't want to talk about myself.
If I'm executed by an accident, I'm gonna come back and haunt you.
Haunt me? Why me?
I hate you.
It sounds like a pretty dangerous chair. A chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow?
Charge your phone.
Oh, I know what to do. I gotta activate himself.
Charge thy phone. Heat hot chip. Why?
It's not doing shit, Aaron. Try something else! Try
No.
something else!
Aaron.
Go to the other side!
Why would I do that?
Use your brain for a second and think. Look at the names of the things you're possessing. Look at the names of the thing
Spoon.
you're possessing. Look at the.
There appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. I'll give it a try.
Did you hear that?
You don't electrocute these guys.
Damn, okay.
Some lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation, though.
Oh, I love that character from Jersey Shore. I just got a shock. It's almost like I've been tricked by a ghost.
Fucking god.
I like how he just goes back to fixing it after he just got a fucking shock from the electric chair. He's like, oh,
It's
I'm
fine, whatever, I've taken it.
What the fuck? Son of a
bitch!
Bitch! You bitch! Oh,
bitch!
oh, dang it!
Same thing here. It looks like this is just...
Up your
ass. Up your ass.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, it's a sperm cell.
Where am I? This is the ghost world, the land of the dead, Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd? Who is that? Is that me? Oh boy, not you too.
This is getting old.
Why
Guess
does
I'll
the
just
main
give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories.
Why does the main character look like Johnny Bravo's brother?
Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that. That's why you can't remember anything right now. That's fine with me. Huh? I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a
fuck are
welcome
you talking
thing.
about?
No, I don't have as much trash to take out. Memories are like trash? Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? The things I don't need are just trash. Not to me, I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynn I'd try to stop your execution. Lynn? It looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage left lying around.
Oh, I know, Lynn. That fucking bitch.
I remember now. About Lynn, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you? I'm Sissel. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it. Sissel. Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me. Sorry, it must not have been a very big piece of trash to me.
How could I forget a name as stupid as Sissel?
That's alright. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me, back to 4 minutes before your execution. Check out this cool FMV on the Nintendo.
On the Nintendo.
Yeah,
Did I mention the music is awesome? Jowd's theme is awesome.
it is. Here, check it out. This is the past 4 minutes before my death. That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're gonna change your fate. But first, can I ask you a question? Lynn told you, didn't she, about what I did? Yeah, she did. Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me? I don't know. But Lynn believes it is. Okay, let's get started.
Hey, Aaron, you know what this is reminding me of? I know a game that I think you would really like and would enjoy streaming.
Ace Attorney.
Yeah, the game you already played. No, have you ever heard of Return of the Obra Dinn?
No.
I think
I
you'd like
have.
that. You should play it on stream. It's a deduction. It's a deduction game, and it uses like going back in time to moments before a person's death, just like this. And I think you would like it.
That's fucked
And
up.
And also the graphics are really cool.
My position.
Made by the same guy who made Papers, Please.
Yeah, the graphics are designed to look like you're playing it on a Macintosh 2 monitor. And it looks really cool. Oh, that's where I put that cum rag.
Shut up.
Let's get rid of that. Leave no evidence, as I always say. Fuck, why are they walking so fruity? Are these men homosexual?
So the time's finally here, huh?
Yeah, wonder how many years it's been. Last time you weren't even here yet.
I never thought I'd have to attend an execution.
I'm so
But,
excited.
you know, I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that.
Hey, come on. We're just focusing on work.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, bitch, take your meds. Here, I got Adderall here for you.
He's going up, down, stare up.
Up, down, jump down, count.
Why do they walk like they're fucking dorks?
Prisoner D99, it's time. So let's go.
All right, man, I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through this unpleasant experience.
What? No,
Oh well, I guess it's all about collecting experiences for you and for me.
You ever wanted to kill a man? I don't like these white boys.
Prepare to test. Throw the switch.
I
I
want
thought he
that
was gonna
twi-
slap it like the Omnitrix.
I want that. I want those twinks obliterated.
Well, you got your wish.
He wasn't even killed in the electric chair. It
So
exploded.
this is an execution, huh? It seems to me there's gotta be a safer way to do it. It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you, I really do. It's no laughing matter to me. That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same.
Failed?
They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged that old chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short.
So I guess that means if I can...
Stop the explosion. I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead.
No.
So what
your
should I
name is-
do?
No, your name is Justice Zhao, not Justice Dead.
I get it. Beats me. You're the one who came to save me, you figure it out. He's not making this easy.
I don't know why, but like I just thought of like a random thing, just like you know the saying like no sweat off my back.
I sweat off my balls.
Well, you know that saying, right? Like, oh, it's no sweat off my back, like saying it's no problem to help someone. For some reason, I just thought, oh, it's no skin off my balls.
How's it going down there?
I'm gonna set up the chair. We're all prepared.
How's it going on my balls? There's no skin
I
on
see.
You don't. You're on the phone, idiot. It's time. Freeze bringing the prisoner.
Fuck, you're right. But the chair. It hasn't been used in a long time. What if?
Bailey,
Baby, listen.
there's nothing we can do now. It's time.
Aaron, stop stealing my lines. I'll send the guards to a cell.
That's what he said.
I'll have them call when they get into position.
That's actually what he said.
I'm going there. I might have been wrong.
Who's been wrong?
I have this strange feeling of uneasiness.
Like I ate a bad taco.
How about you?
and I shit
How do you feel?
constipated.
I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't stand still.
I can't shit still.
I feel like I might start dancing at any minute.
If you're gonna dance, let me know. I get the video cam ready.
He's got Saint Vitus's dance, this poor
No,
soul.
not doing it. Nobody will listen to my concerns.
Concerns, huh? So he's worried. That man is
Wow,
always
nice
worried
detective
about
work,
something.
jackass.
And whatever he's worried about, it always comes true without fail.
Nice fucking detective work. I feel concerned. Oh, it seems he's concerned.
Listen to me. That chair is dangerous.
I know, Bailey. That's why That's why I don't advise you to sit
That's
on
why I
it.
advise you to sit on it.
No, that's not what I meant. Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. If the guys throw the switch and the chair sorts out, there might be a huge explosion down there in that death chamber. Then there'd be even more death.
Death Chamber
Come
would
on,
be- would be
nothing's
a
gonna
good-
happen.
Death
Besides,
Chamber would
even
be
on
a-
the off chance it does low, we're all the way up here. We'll be fine.
Hey, I just want to say Death Chamber would be a good name for a band.
I know. Why don't we go and test it out first?
Yeah, you can sit in it
No
and
way.
I'll test it.
I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself.
So this spot would be safe even if it does blow up, eh? What is it? You have a new look in your eye!
Oh,
If
it's
the switch in the death chamber is thrown, the chair will blow up. That's right. And if the chair blows up, the execution can't be carried out.
Why Why are you doing Kronk from Emperor's New Groove?
It only stands to reason.
And if there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes, oh shit, nobody will die.
Precisely. Very nice, Sissel. You've hit upon some excellent points there.
Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now.
Hey, why didn't the
Excellent
ghost...
plan, say so. One
Hey, guys.
thing though, I fucked your mom.
Getting the chair to short out when nobody's around it sounds like but in this past world, I can't just use the phone lines whenever I want.
Hey,
These
guys,
guards seem
what
to
do
be in a fog. I doubt they'll be
What?
using the phone much.
Why didn't the ghost go to prom? Because he had no body to take there.
All in favor of kicking Ashley from the group.
It's fine. I'll go stab myself in the neck.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can do that.
Sounds illegal in 3 countries.
Which ones?
That was very impressive.
That one and Jeff Country and Sonic.
Jeff Country, I hate that song.
Jeff Cunty.
I sure am standing here.
Another phone call.
Hey, are there any girls with feet in this
I'm in
execution
position.
chamber?
No, there are not. Can you go
The other
away,
two are
please? Can you
coming.
call another number?
The other 2 are coming to bring the prisoner to you now.
Got it!
Are these guys supposed to all look like clones of each other?
Probably.
There's been like a couple different skins.
Dancing guy.
Take time.
That's about it.
There was the mopey guy in the laboratory.
The Slopey guy.
Alright, my jam grooved out the clog. Now get down there to Sausage Head. Go, go, go!
I don't know who this guy is, but I hate him already. Oh, what's up with his head? Why does he have
He's
sausage?
head.
Why does he have a? Oh, his name is literally Sausage Head. I get it now.
Wow,
Why is
well, look what he has in the bed.
Why does he have a giant, like, blanket with a turkey?
Why does he have a
on it?
fucking plunger in his bed?
In the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage Head was lying passed out in the tunnel. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. And the guards didn't notice he was gone?
So I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit.
Is that racist?
Fate change.
No, the reason they called him Curry Man is because the reason he's in prison is he charged into a police department with a huge flamethrower and terrorized everyone. And when they asked what he wanted, all he asked was for like 5 servings of curry and rice.
This game is fun.
And get this. After he ate all 5 bowls of it, he still burned down the commissioner's office
Good for
because the
him.
curry was too spicy.
Good for him.
Don't say a word about the phone. Thank you.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Every time you possess a new phone, it's like, huh, this is an internal phone. That means I can only go between phones that I've committed in the prison before.
Oh my god, he's fucking chomping.
He is chomping.
Oh, is that like his last meal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Check this out. I'm
Huge
gonna do
thing of
something
chicken.
really funny.
Boom. Squid Games.
Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air.
Yeah, there's my ketchup can.
Ketchup.
I just love ketchup. Taking enough of the stuff. I probably have ketchup running through my veins.
Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. But it did make kind of a red oh mark.
This thing is as full as I am.
Full of shit.
Oh!
Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all feel about spoons? Sausage Head sure looks happy. So now that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down to the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for.
Chance.
He's untoileting.
What?
Here come my escorts. Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is. What do I do? Oh. Oh, all I gotta do is fucking activate it.
I think it's called Ghost Dick.
Boom.
Where's your fucking cunt?
Explosion! What just happened? The power's down throughout the whole facility.
No way. If the power's down, that means.
All the cell bars
Why would that be a thing in a prison? That seems kind of counterproductive.
Yeah, no, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Damn it, internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency.
I would think it's for...
Now the execution can't be carried out and your life is saved.
I would think it's like for the prisoner's safety, so they're not stuck in there and they can't get escape and they don't die in there.
Good point.
You're a pretty daring guy. I don't want to talk anymore. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well.
About what?
By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically? Yup, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety.
Yeah.
But nobody thought it would actually ever happen. So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, let me give you one piece of advice. What's that? When we get back to the present, head for the spoon. Spoon, huh? You'll see when we get back, Sizzle. Let me give you a piece of advice. Head for the spoon. Now the execution can't be carried out and Detective Jowd is safe for the moment. A new president has been born. However, Jowd still isn't safe from the execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. Me on my way to the spoon.
When you're on your way to the spoon.
Hey, I was wondering, babe, do you want to go out for a movie tomorrow? Oh no, sorry, I'm headed to the spoon tomorrow.
Now I'm back in the present. It's completely shrouded in spoon. I can't see it, but I can feel the spoon in the air. It's a spoon.
Shut up.
And that's only natural. With the power failure, all the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I headed for the spoon. But that condemned criminal is now just as much danger as before.
Spoon.
Good time. I spoon. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present, so here I am.
Is he asleep in there or what?
He passed out.
The bell. Better go back.
I think that's like the only line he has in this game.
Probably. Phew! I'm back! Thank goodness someone flushed the toilet. That was gross. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him.
It's prisoner 74. Secure the prisoner.
And now he's dead.
It looks like there are hunters in the darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jude. Trick time.
George.
This part of the game hurts
Yeah,
Have you beaten this game before?
several times.
I
Huh?
beat it like last month. or
What's that red light? It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red.
Excellent detective work.
It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy.
I hope we can wrap this up soon so I can go home and play Minecraft.
Oh, there you are. I was wondering what I was gonna do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's a sentence. That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They can certainly be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin.
Wow, this detective is good.
This game makes sense.
Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is the darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? Oh, shit. The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully.
I know what the signal is. You just tug on your dick 3 times in the darkness. And then he knows that it's a safe space to go to.
I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yeah, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yeah! And because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw someone.
If it's a special prison, wouldn't they be more prepared for an emergency?
That's what I would think. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision groggle? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guard made it. Safe spots.
This game's very subtle with its instructions.
Now about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I gonna do? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a 6th sense.
I love that movie.
I think it's more like a detective sense. Oh, that doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this?
Jowd.
Icon here? Touch. Yeah, where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? If you touch the icon, I'll sense it, and I'll move to where you are.
You good?
If you move to the spoon and touch the icon, I'll run to the spoon. Shibble, right? Alright, fine, let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you got me the safe spot, Sissel.
Take time! Take time!
Trick time!
Trick time!
Testicular torsion.
No. No, I don't want it.
I just want to say it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to do just that.
It took me just that.
Yeah, just to realize I had to move to the bed. I kept trying to move to other shit.
The guards are on the move. Now what? You got a sense of other guards are moving by watching the red lights, and I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want
You think you could say that again. I didn't catch any of that.
No.
It was just instruct.
No, I'm joking that like because it was like yawning, it just nothing
was-
sounded like words.
Special instructions on how to get through the hotels. Don't worry about it.
I kidnapped the princess and kept her in one of my 7 Koopa hotels.
I dare you to find her if you can.
Dare you to fray her.
This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe.
I mean, did he not shit? Did he not drag? He was only human, but yes, he was chicken and waffles.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's from a YouTube. It's like from a really old YouTube poop. It's Fesh Pins. He was only human, but yes, he was chicken and waffles.
Dude, why does the guard...
Dude,
Why is guard real?
But hey, commenter, by the way, I don't think we've ever met before, so I just want to say I hate you, and it's been awful.
What?
I hope you explode.
There he is!
Why was that guy in the ceiling?
Ceiling
He's
cat.
in
What
the
just happened?
ceiling.
Apparently there was a hunter looking at the ceiling. Can you do something about it? It's so dark I can't even see the bullet coming.
So
Oh,
what
sorry.
ended up with you, Bobby?
Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. Let me answer that. Whose phone was that? It just went off.
Mine.
Mine's always on vibrate, so.
My phone is always...
Can't believe you didn't put your phone on vibrate during the movie. I almost called you Ryan. What the fuck am I saying? Gavin. My good friend Ryan.
Ah, yes. Ryan. From.
Streets.
Guy.
Our dog, Ryan Griffin, is dead.
This is gonna take me 8 years to solve, just so you know.
I'll be 28 by the time we're done.
I'll be 900.
I'll be 30.
864.
I'll be 30 years old when we're done with this.
Bitch.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Bitch, bitch,
Check this out.
Bitch, bitch,
I said
bitch,
not to wear it
bitch,
out.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
This is fun. Imagine falling face first out of the fucking ceiling and then just getting up and walking around like nothing happened.
I did that last year. God damn it, he's going $2 Central.
Who's ever owned a Mercedes that wasn't like $1 million old?
Billion. $2 billion old.
$1.
5 million.
$6
million.
The dollar!
Dollar bit.
This area.
This area.
It is, isn't it?
This is an area, I think. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna shit my fuck, dude.
Can I have some?
No, that's yucky.
Hey Aaron, how's that video going, by the way?
I haven't done anything.
Finish it.
No.
I want to see
I
it.
have a job.
Do it.
I do my job.
Quit your job so you can edit videos more.
Start
Me
a
and-
pitch or
Me and Aaron recorded a video on what, Thursday night? Yeah, it was after your...
Go.
was
Don't
that
die.
Or no, it was Wednesday.
Oh my god!
that was so fucking close, holy shit.
Me and Aaron recorded a video on Wednesday night, and I am very excited for when it comes out, because it's fucking awful.
Why does it keep doing this?
When was the last time I was on a video on your channel, Aaron? Is it Clay has gone insane?
That is the only video you've been in.
Yeah. I'm getting my 15 seconds of fame. I didn't even say minutes, but just 15 seconds of fame.
15 seconds of summer.
That's my reaction when someone mentions that band too.
I'm gonna do
This
some
is
real
fine.
funny monkey business.
That's disgusting.
Funny muffler.
Funny muffler.
What?
I hate that I know.
Oh,
what
he has to.
is.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
I forgot about that whole aspect. I thought he could just jump.
I can't believe you got that right first try. Holy
I can't
shit.
believe that shit either. I can't close this right now. Somebody's falling through it.
This is fucking fantastic!
Are you ready to see the best
Best
animation
line
in
of
the
the
game?
Look at him go. He's schmoovin'.
Somebody had to code like the specific line to check if there's someone falling through that hole, and then write, I can't close this. There's someone falling through here.
He said it with a smile, too.
Like he was thinking about crushing them in half and chopping them, and killing them, and murdering them, and
I'm gonna pee in this guy's nose.
That's disgusting.
I agree. I think we should ban you.
Every time I fell asleep inside my nose.
What's a nose?
Noseworthy.
Nobody knows.
I can't close it. Someone's being a dumb fucking falling through the fucking floor for the 10th time.
I have an idea.
I'll explode.
I have an idea.
Do you?
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
That didn't hurt.
Didn't hurt!
That didn't hurt.
You'll
You'll never hit me. You'll never hit my tiny little dick. That's my favorite scout line when he talks about how tiny his dick is.
I
My
like he
name-
just fucking rolls.
My name is the Sauerkraut.
The sauerkraut.
That's his name. Where's Gerbil?
Gerbil
Got it.
985.
I want him to go away so I know I'm safe.
Open the floor so they can't.
I
go
can't
up
reach.
because they're fucking stupid and they keep falling through the fucking floor.
Dude, there's fucking two of them.
Tomb of them.
Tomb. Oh, y'all already know what I'm fucking.
Gross.
My wife, who I love.
Gross. It's disgusting.
I'm gonna kick this guy's ass.
I'm gonna lick this guy's ass.
The harmony scream.
This part took a lot less time than I thought.
Oh my god!
If I move now, I'm gonna fall. Can you close the floor hatch for me?
I can't close this. Someone might fall through it.
I can't close this. I want someone to fall through it again.
It'd be funny.
I reached
So
the
what do you
final-
think?
I won.
I'd say, please, someone else take over for this fucking voice.
I'll do it. I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel.
Sissy.
Wow.
The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas.
Can't believe Jowd is a misogynist.
You can see him right there.
Whew, we just made it.
But the question is, where?
I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Except TGI Fridays, you can get 2-cent wings. Maybe
Is that
I'll go
real?
back to- I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my cell. Are you looking up if I think
No,
you
I'm
look up if
like
TGI
making
Fridays-
you louder. You'd better be kidding.
I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. With an ass this good, I'm wanted everywhere. I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms.
Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some justice minister guy.
So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in to the justice minister. Is that it? Are you fucking stupid? That might just be dumb enough to work. I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better skedaddle.
That would be nice, yes.
Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. I'll just shuffle away over here.
He should have ruled. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point.
Should have rolled, man.
Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again.
You guys remember the
Never
really...
appears again.
You guys remember the really, really old Game
Sure.
Grumps episode where they were joking that people were going to comment that, like, oh, you should have rolled. Like, not even with a timestamp, just in general. Oh, you should have rolled, man.
Detective Jowd's Until We Meet Again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Hello, this is...
Hello, this is...
Sissel, are you there?
Well, who's this?
Your mom! Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is.
Hey, wait a minute!
Why is he wearing, like, knee-high socks? Why
That's
why
a
is
prison outfit. It's a whole
Why-
body thing.
Why is he trans? He's wearing knee socks.
You mean
Someone said programmer socks
Get it
earlier.
Right, God.
Did someone actually say that in chat earlier?
No, someone in this call.
Oh,
Marsh, I think.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mark.
Marsh.
good. He's right.
Moon!
On the other hand, end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me of one simple fact. Ellipses.
You have to say ellipses out loud.
That's what Marsh does.
Every time.
That our great escape plan has ended in failure.
Period.
Oh, never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella.
I believe that's my line, old friend.
What were you doing here?
I believe that's my line too, clearly.
You know, this is really fucking annoying.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. I came to attend your execution and tell me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby.
It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am.
Here's
is
what I
my
wish,
idea
my
of
old
fun.
friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here.
Pause.
Because now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in.
You can... Wait. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all.
Trick time!
Trey's tired.
I wonder where you're supposed to go.
To the chicken kitchen.
Of course.
You have to go to the spoon. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say, you need to head for the spoon. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you.
What's gonna happen to you?
Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems.
Executed, huh? Death is pretty
Yeah,
much
that's what I
meaningless to
said.
me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again.
You're gonna die.
By the way, there's something I'm looking for.
Oh, that's right, you lost your memory.
You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
I'm talking in the same tone of voice I use when I answer calls at work.
For tonight's fun little game, is that it? Question 1. How do you suck dick good?
I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me! Which means you must know me.
Yeah, we used to fuck on the reg. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now.
What? Why not?
I'll end. I really like that. Since you helped me out tonight, I'll answer any question you want. Okay, What do you know about me? Sorry, I can't answer that question. Because I don't know your true face.
My true face?
Yeah, take off those fucking sunglasses. You look like a douche. I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least.
A lead? What is it?
Oh, sorry, I meant
lead.
lead. I can give you a block of lead. A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a block of lead. It was a music box made out of lead. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. You'll get lead poisoning, but it's worth it. It might jog your memory.
That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment!
That's the only help I can give you right now. I know I said I'd answer more questions, but that's actually the only one I can answer. You're welcome.
That man pointing the gun at you right now, they say he's your boyfriend.
Yeah, we also used to fuck on the ring. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long. Now he's the head of the special investigation unit, the top of the elite. Getting head is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is a symbol of his determination.
His white coat?
For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? Heights! A lot on their record, of course. Like a cum stain on a pure white coat.
You wouldn't even see it. They're both white.
Exactly.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, he's got like a condition and it's like blue or something. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains?
If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that doesn't show the stains.
Exactly.
That's the worst color you could wear. But the world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career.
But everybody makes mistakes, right?
No, you fucking idiot, I'm perfect. Nevertheless, Cavanella has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadows.
Like send his good friend to the gallows.
Hey, that rhymes.
That was a rhyme.
Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. He's really taken a long time to do something about that.
Is your execution really the right thing to do?
When you're in the
Probably.
ghost world, time doesn't pass.
I had a
That
fair
doesn't matter.
trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there.
But still!
This is the punishment that I should receive. In order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever.
Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there?
Yeah, she's a fucking stupid bitch. I was sentenced to the Beth penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for.
What do you mean that's not all it was for?
I mean, that's not all it was for. I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life.
What?
Yeah, pretty fucked up, right?
Stole their soul and ate it.
It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. What were we talking about? That day I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a large man.
Ah, equality. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little
Life
girl
of a
be
large man.
Lynn?
She told you about that? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
she said
fucking
you were
kill
her hero.
Oh, that fucking bitch. I told her not to tell anyone. Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, that's you.
No, just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Oh, okay, bye.
10 years ago.
Is this me?
Yeah, I think so.
10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. 46. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you gonna shoot this guy or what? And this is what I answered. Hell yeah! I'm gonna shoot! And score! Look how cool I looked! My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger.
Empty the magazine. Empty the magazine.
Nevertheless, that was my answer. I'm gonna shoot. I accidentally blew my own dick off. And the man died. I took his life. But like, he was holding a little girl hostage, so like, I think I was in the right. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. 38. I don't deserve to be called... I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is... execution.
Damn.
Boom.
Are you gonna shoot me or what? Ready to
No.
go? My arms are getting tired.
Oh, I like it standing like this. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in.
This is a fake gun. It's actually just like plastic. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a Nerf gun. You like it?
Just let me make one last phone call.
That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend.
I hate this guy's fucking chin. I hate it.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely.
So you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry.
Sends
My
up
own
the chicken
path?
pigeon.
Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? Might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Sorry, I had an aneurysm for a second.
Hello? Everything's fine here!
Jesus, calm the fuck down. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. 2-cent wings, please.
The chicken kitchen is next door! Goodbye!
Well, shit, I'm not getting my 2-cent wings. Do you have 2 cents on you? It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble.
It does, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Go help her out, would you, Sissel?
No.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go?
You know, he said he wouldn't be watching, but he's pointing a gun at him still.
Oh, before I forget,
Forget. He spins the gun and accidentally shoots
I have a little
himself in the
something
face.
for you. Yeah, I'm also one.
Check this out, it's a yo-yo. Is he gonna hit him on the head?
Dunk.
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit him on the head and knock him
Now you can
unconscious.
escape death.
A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby.
Oh, I love yo-yos, thank you. There's nothing else like it, don't throw it, moron.
I like to be cool.
What's this, a pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now.
Forgive me, man. Let's say I'm no good at choosing presents.
Yeah, no shit.
It's a nice watch.
Yeah, fuck you. This is it, Sissel. I'm not even on the phone anymore, I'm just kind of talking. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you
What
with
the
one
fuck you
thing.
talking? Who's Sissel?
Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes.
I'll remember that.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Fucking Telltale Games. Sissel will remember that. Oh, I hate how that guy walks. I want to punch him.
You should have seen
He
him the
walks like
whole
that.
rest of the game.
Yeah, that's
They're
how he
gone.
constantly moves.
There's nothing left here. No hope and no cores either. My
Does he
processor
still-
sucks.
wait, Oh, I thought he was still
Without any
inside
cores,
of-
I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynn.
I thought he was still inside of Jowd's head. Like,
I don't
he was just like,
think-
well,
I'll
I'm
follow
stuck
the
here,
path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution.
I don't think he actually goes inside of people's heads. I think he like connects to people's heads from where he's currently possessing.
Yeah. One more
One more what?
chapter.
Okay.
Shitter.
No,
Chapter.
there's like
Aaron-
8 more. What are you talking about?
Hell, dork.
Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office.
Are
This
there any
part
more
is going to fuck me so hard.
Are
Detective
there any-
Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I don't know.
Are there any new characters in this chapter? Because I want another voice to do. That was fun.
Probably. Yeah.
Could take over Lynn.
Sure.
Lynn has been fucking me. This time, Lynn isn't dead. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet.
I know that's like a whole thing in this game, it's just out of context. This time, she's not dead.
Oh,
No
God.
idea. Oh, but someone else is!
Oh, no,
Hey, can you hear me?
Who the fuck are you?
He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
That makes sense. Oh, right. I just, like, already forgot that was me. Hey, there you are.
What kind of greeting is that? And shoving somebody's poor soul out of the way like that? I gotta say, though, no matter where you go, somebody always seems to turn up dead.
Yeah, I'm a murderer. Sorry about that.
Who is it this time? Is this the Justice Minister?
Yeah, the man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here, is what
Oh,
I
boy.
think.
I wonder what happened this time.
I killed him. I mean, well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive?
He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say butt? Because that's a funny word.
That's where I pooped. I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
Wow, that was a boring fucking story. Inspector Cavanella arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it!
Stop butter!
Do you want some? It's on the desk right there. Inspector Cavanella would never betray Detective Jowd.
I love eating butter out of the tub, just so you know.
No, it's not butter.
Detective
I
Jowd.
just said I can't believe it.
Detective Jowd himself said it was the right thing to do.
I love eating butter out of the tub, just so
Anyway,
you know.
I'd better take care of the Justice Minister here.
Right, and I have lots of questions for him too.
Back we go then, before to 4 minutes before his...
You ever wonder why it's like exactly 4 minutes and like why we can't go back any further? Like it's weird, right? You ever think about that?
Arbitrary ghost powers.
No, I'm like in.
Look at how cool
character,
this
so
guy
she's
looks.
just asking that. Who wants to voice this guy?
I'll go for it. Ah! Ah!
I thought he said enema for a second for no reason.
Seriously.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to have an enema tonight. Shit!
What?
I missed it.
Alright. I'll do as you say.
Is that hair or a hat?
Hair.
This is terrible!
This is terrible. I just watched Pixels. That movie sucked.
I just watched Click. It was not as good as I remember it being.
Jalapenos are awesome.
Adam
Marsh
Sandler's
said-
really lost it over the years.
Why doesn't she answer?
Marsh was saying earlier he watched Click.
God.
I don't know. What is he doing?
It's exploding from the inside.
Probably. Oh! God!
My brain!
Oh! There's a spider on me! Medicine!
Can you see why this is going to be hard?
Why what's gonna be hard?
This part of the game.
No, I don't.
Water!
What the fuck's happening to him?
Heart attack.
What a loser. Dude, calm down. It's just a heart attack. Calm your tits.
Such a foolish man.
Oh, you woke up.
It's a contradiction.
Contradiction?
You said dick.
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of man is steeped in contradiction. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you, I'm
He didn't
dead,
know the truth
asshole.
about the world. That's why he died. That's such a foolish man.
The truth about the world is that crime does pay.
I should
You're
say
not wrong.
a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Steve
Call me a
Jobs.
seeker of truth.
Tim Apple.
Completely unrelated to the Apple guy, just that's my name.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he?
What's Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls!
Okay, this is gonna be really fucking difficult.
Difficult. Emma, where's my prostate
Oh,
medication?
seriously.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this?
What the
you
fuck?
get
I
this
called you
number?
like 7 hours ago, bitch!
We have your daughter.
Who is this? I'm in a studio.
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'll say
Yeah.
it one more time. We have your daughter.
What?
Can you repeat that? My hearing's not very good.
Tell me, she's alright.
Hear for yourself.
Papa, help.
Dad, I'm not
I'm
alright.
gonna be killed.
I get it.
What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day,
Give us your Netflix password.
That was you. You have
and
the
have you
Wi-Fi.
complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes, yes, of course.
You should be contacting me any minute now with confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You do well to remember that.
Oh.
And of course, it goes without saying we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill her. We're just like gonna send her to like
Is that it?
the. We're not killing her. We're just gonna like send her to the Bahamas, and you'll never see her again. That's
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
all. Is your Josh?
All right. I'll do as you say. I make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Word.
I'm staying.
Should go there, I think.
Not yet.
Should go there, I think.
Not yet.
You should go there, I think.
Not yet.
I think Aaron doesn't want to go there yet.
You
My
mi-
detective skills are telling me Aaron doesn't want to go there yet.
This is terrible.
A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means,
Awesome.
but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man caught up in a useless case. What doesn't he understand, man?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I'd better do something about that medicine.
Medicine.
Medicin. Oh, I got another phone call.
Sorry, I have to take this.
Time is passing.
That's the only thing time does. Idiot.
Time is passing.
Gross.
Why doesn't she answer? Ah!
Calm the fuck down, dude. This guy's a nervous wreck.
Well,
Gavin,
his
your
wife
voice
left
acting
him,
for this.
so...
Your voice acting for this is really good, I have to say.
Got practice.
Got ants in my pants!
I can't do anything about that. Not right now.
God, I'm so horny!
This took me an hour. This took me an hour to figure out.
I feel like Gavin's actually hurting himself for this fucking acting.
I'm not.
There,
Sounds
that
like
should
you
help.
are.
At least now he's had some water.
Water.
He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
He's still breathing, unfortunately.
man.
Huh?
Can't make us his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought him some time to get... I bought some time to get his medicine to him.
You can't buy time, dumbass.
Oh, here comes the part of the
Just go
game
to
that
the
sucks.
store. Go to the store and buy a clock.
Of course! Why didn't
Shut
I
up.
think of that?
I might have fucked up.
I didn't even mind the rest of part of this
Oh,
level.
I fucked up!
What'd you fuck up?
You know what I had to do? I'll show you. It'll be crazy, it'll be stupid.
It'll be stupid.
Sus.
It will be crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even mind the rest of this level. I just hated this part with the flag because I couldn't figure out the flag for like at least 30 minutes. It's like
Gavin,
like
you don't have to
wow.
do that again.
it's like one of two things I had to look up while I was playing this game.
My favorite thing is to mash buttons for no reason.
Water!
Go! You bitch! Go again! Okay. Okay, here's what I have to do that I missed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't like that you're actually doing gulping sounds.
I was drinking Dr. Pepper. I dropped my D-pad. Okay, I dropped a lot of it.
Oh, I'm gonna shit, dude. Okay, time for the next step. Now, about this medicine bottle.
What else?
If the minister's gonna make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how's a
How
ghost with no
long-
hands or feet supposed to do that? I
How
guess I'll
long
just
is
have to use
Ghost
my
Dash?
head instead.
How much longer is this chapter?
You
I
don't
have to
have a
deliver
head,
the-
you're a ghost.
I have to deliver the medicine, I think that's it.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
I'm gonna look this up because honestly, I don't want to be stuck here for an hour.
Where did my D-pad go?
Which chapter is this again? Like 11? Chapter
Something.
10?
Yeah, it's
10.
10.
Oh my god! Hang on, I'm looking it up. I apologize. I'm not a gamer.
Aaron,
I want to save
I
time.
need you to show me your ID, and I need to take it.
I don't want
You're not
to.
allowed to have it anymore because you're not a gamer.
How am I gonna do it?
Where'd it go?
I'm pulling it up on my new phone, sponsored by me, because I bought it.
Is it a Nokia 5?
Yeah. It's a Grogle.
It's a grungle.
I have found it.
Does Lynn show up
My
anymore in this
D-pad!
chapter?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was just gonna head out now, but I'll wait.
Hey, Agley.
Yeah?
I got an Xbox Elite controller
Why? Why are you telling me specifically?
because I wanted to.
Because I love you.
Aw, I hate you too, Gavin. I hope you explode.
That's for you.
I hope you explode violently
That's what I do.
into a million little penises.
That's like my special.
A million
talent.
little penises.
That's just a thing I've been saying lately. I don't know why, but I've just been saying like blow up into a million little penises. I don't know why. I've just been saying that.
Never mind, I remembered why I hated this part.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the basic.
It is so fucking complicated.
It's like the one confusing thing in the game.
I'm trying to follow. I'm trying to do this at like the speed of the fucking walkthrough, but it's really hard.
Boom.
God, this is such a complex series of steps.
I know, it's
Jesus.
ridiculous. Nobody is gonna figure that shit out. Well, I did it. Check this out.
That's so many pills.
There, the minister finally took his medicine.
Now he's gonna
I
die.
think maybe
because
he
took,
even took too much medicine.
he took 90
That's a
days
great
worth
man.
of drugs.
Huh?
He's supposed to take 2 capsules of water. Why doesn't he know that?
Oh, cut the guy some slack. There, see?
It's the most extra man I've ever seen.
Woo! Da-da-da.
That was fucked up. Shoutouts to Slizer on YouTube for the walkthrough that I just used. Whew, that was a lot of work.
Hopefully, this taught him a lesson.
We just speedran the fuck out of that chapter. Huh?
He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
Second,
I think you need to listen to your
yourself.
own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. Oh boy, a present. Look, a present, yummy.
Merry Tuesday. It's actually Friday.
And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now.
The furries on his brow.
And
Sad
apparently
bitch.
our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wanted to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But
Dumbass.
it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective.
That's not how court works.
Stay back! I
Fucking
told you
idiot.
don't want anybody coming near me!
I swear to God, I'll use this thing, and he just he just pulls up the bottle of medicine.
It's empty.
Mister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. She looks like, you know what? She looks like
What?
Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
A little bit.
Yeah?
So please, just give me a little more time. Like 3 hours.
I just got the call from the prison.
They said he's
His
dead.
death row convict has apparently just escaped.
Oh, nice.
Fortunately, after all this time, he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But
When it's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
No. You don't like Scatman, John? But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. Or sorry, the Beth penalty.
me change
why
your
did you
mind.
Why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I
I was
was
bored.
performing my duty as all there is to it.
I was bored.
Trick time. Check this out.
Nobody's questioning the glow
I
on the
kicked
fucking
your
sword.
ass.
Sissel, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn. Get it? Stubborn spelled wrong. Get it? It's not spelled wrong. I meant pronounced wrong.
Yeah, good job. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. That's psychotic.
The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason.
And then I told Lynn about kidnapping.
He owes me like $20. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Justice Minister is such a stupid, like, title. I hate saying it.
Apparently.
Justice Minister, Executive Advisor, Minister, Executive.
Assistant to the
Officer.
regional manager. Oh my goodness.
Justice Regional Manager.
Central.
Mr.
Official.
Manager. But still, we shouldn't have saved him. Fuck his daughter. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? Scotsman, don't die.
hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way,
His daughter's
do you
dead.
think you could carry me?
Oh, right, sure. Not very leggy, is it? Having no legs. What, Lynn? He's just like, Lynn, that joke sucked. I like this art style where it's like 3D but like rendered as sprites.
It is.
Really
It's
cool.
awesome.
It
At
looks
first
so
I
cool.
At first, I genuinely thought the game was rendering in 3D. Honestly.
Me too.
This sword and globe combo is heavy. You could like kill someone.
And I'm in here too, don't forget.
And I'm very fat, so that makes it even heavier. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world. Wow, fucking... what are you, 13? Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister. Are you gonna beat him to death to persuade the minister to change his mind?
Good luck with that.
Beat the shit out of him until he says yes.
What? What's he going through that blow? Crack me in the head with it?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
This is how big my penis
By the way,
is.
please pardon me if this is a silly question.
Is that how big your dick is?
Talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me?
Oh my god, that globe can
there's no
talk!
such thing! This is a dream! It's nothing but a dream!
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me!
So now I'm a dream, eh?
I hate that guy. He's not even funny. His Minecraft Let's Plays are boring.
I get it. I genuinely had no idea what you were talking about for a good, like, 3 seconds.
Mister? We know. We know about your daughter. She was... she was kinda kidnapped, wasn't she?
What?
And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
No! No!
I thought the sword was gonna fly into his head. Didn't he take all the medicine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he dying?
Oh, what am I going to do?
Oh, this is my 5th heart attack tonight!
Escape! If it's good tonight! My daughter! My man!
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Fuckhead?
No!
Come on, Lynn, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again.
He's gonna die again. What can I do then?
How many times has Lynn died so far? Like 4 times?
Wait,
Yeah.
she's died?
Yeah, 4 times.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I only joined on this stream, so I'm missing a lot.
Yeah, that one of the first things that happens in the game is she dies.
We meet again, Mr. Minister.
We meet again, Mr. Mister.
Look, I've never seen you before! In any case, I'm a very busy man! If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake!
I'm not a dream.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head!
Yeah, that is a pretty fucked up thing to do, actually.
Gavin is absolutely nailing this fucking role here, I gotta say. I'm adding Marsh despite my better judgment telling me not to.
Yeah, why would you do that?
What's up, everyone? How's it?
Ugh,
Higgity,
shut
higgity,
the
hanging.
shut the fuck up, Jesus.
I'm going to crack
Marsh.
your skull with the globe.
Alright, who am I voicing?
Nobody.
I'm voicing Lynn currently. Don't you
Can I
think
be the
there's something
cock, or is someone else the cock?
the
Gavin.
cock?
What?
Why is your profile picture Adam Sandler from Click?
It's because I got done
Read
with Click with
I did.
Play.
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Excuse me.
Fishy.
Yeah, I just ate fish. I mean, the demand.
No,
is to
she ate
carry out
chicken.
Well, no, that's what I was doing because I burped. I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. That was already set to be carried out. An execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said. There's no need for such a kidnapping.
To
You might be
carried out.
right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing! No such thing! I'm a
I
realist!
was trying to wonder why everyone was saying things before I saw them, and then I realized I was looking at Aaron's like Twitch stream.
Not in the existence of ghosts! Not in this escaped prison! Not in this kidnapping!
This realist is running away from several very real facts.
At high speed, too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Not true.
Oh, that's right, you have their telephone number.
I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like.
Oh, I get to be the little guy. I get to be the little.
Yeah, you finally get to be the guy that you weren't.
Finally.
He was set to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out in execution that was already set to be carried out in execution.
Have they talked yet?
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted from doing that fight.
Well, you don't have to hear him for the rest of the chapter, I think. This is probably the end of it. I should really pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. God damn it, I didn't want that to be the end. I wanted to go to kidnap hideout.
Let's do that.
Go. Good. Do it. Do it.
End the
I'm only
stream.
10, 20 years old, so.
End the stream. Do you say you're only 10, 20 years old?
Dude, that's what time it is right now.
Oh, I thought you were saying
The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight.
I thought Marsh was making a joke that he is somewhere in the range of 10 to 20 and he will not specify where. He's like, dude, I'm only 10 to 20 years old.
Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. Yeah, I'm 21 to 23, not counting 21 or 23. Not yet.
It's M.
What took you so
Yes,
long?
The number I was thinking of was the letter M.
Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear.
Can I play the...
They had the
other lady?
restaurant surrounded.
Sure.
Diddly-dee. It took me forever to save them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
I hate this voice already, Marsh.
It's perfect.
I'm blue. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Oh!
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay, Diddly-dee. That's what I love about you.
I fucking hate your voice for him already.
My voice was basically just more like this kind of voice, but about the same.
Why the fuck is
Be a little more
is it happy
gentle.
birthday?
Wait, what was the special thing that all the blue people do when there are quotations?
What?
There was like a thing that the blue people do when there's quotations. I
Okay,
forget what
Marsh,
they did to the
it's
words.
the 21st century. You can't call them blue people.
I'm
Blue
sorry.
Man Group.
No, you have to call them their proper name. Smurfs.
I'm sorry. I can't say that. Continue.
Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes.
Always keep a smile on a lady's face.
Right, my dear. See? There? See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blowing on your face too, my dear.
Why did he become British all of a sudden? Yes,
he's-
a wry smile. I prefer whole wheat smiles.
Why does every character?
That's an
I voice
alias.
become-
Someone please. Whole wheat smiles.
Whole wheat smile.
I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
Alright, I'll dream of you until your return, Diddly-dee.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather, Diddly-dee.
Every voice everyone does eventually becomes British, and mine's just becomes like Texas Western.
Alright, little lady.
Let me open that trunk for you.
I feel like he seems like the kind of character who would just be jerking off in the corner when no one's looking. Is he trying to suck his own dick? What is he doing?
Sleeping. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too.
My ass is itchy.
I don't think I've ever been in this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before.
It's pronounced deja vu.
Oh, it's deja vu. You're a fucking idiot. Sorry.
I took French for 4 years.
Check, this part of the game is
French
fun.
right now.
This part of the game is fun. This part of the game is fun.
Bonjour, je m'appelle
No,
Marsh,
how many years of French have you taken thus far?
like
2 seconds.
5.
You have not taken 5 years of French. You would have been like 9 years old when you started then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Knowing Marsh, I wouldn't be surprised if he started French at 9.
Je mange le poisson. Go inside of him.
Marsh.
Darn!
Marsh.
I can't reach my destination from here.
Marsh a petit.
One of my friends just started
Pardon.
playing Among Us.
Marsh
Kill
a
him.
petit perdant. That means Marsh is a little loser.
Ashley est unintelligent.
I wonder what that means.
I think it
Ashley
means you are
is-
very smart and
It means you're
intelligent
afraid of
and
Santa
beautiful.
Claus.
Hey, fun fact, did you know in French, if you translate, like, you can say I am excited, that translates basically literally. If you say I am very excited, literally in French, it doesn't mean that, it means I am horny. Because one time I was in French class and we were like learning verbs, and one of my classmates was like, I don't remember how to say it, but they said like, "Oh, I am very excited" in French, and the teacher was like, "No, that's not what that means." And he had to explain that it basically means I am horny.
That's
Comment ça
terrible.
va?
Where are
Madame
we at? I'm
Intelligent.
trying to rescue the hostage.
The hostage.
I didn't know this was
Fantastic.
Neil, if you don't know how to fucking say.
Counter-Strike Ghost Trick. Happy birthday! Marsh, your mic clipped so hard. Your mic clipped so hard that like it almost sounded like you weren't talking. Like it just became silence.
That's what happened when I was talking, like during the direct, and I screamed baseball. No one heard me. It was the loudest I had ever screamed.
I wish I could have heard it because it sounds really funny.
Tomato! What the fuck was that?
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine just you going.
That's my imagination.
It's nothing afterwards.
Someone clip that. I want to hear what that sounded like.
That legitimately made me jump. Oh shit.
It was so fucking loud. Where's the desk lamp been this whole time? In the junkyard still.
I didn't even realize Discord could let you go that loud.
No, that was a reference to a German Star video where they played the Top Gun game, and there was a part where Star just yelled to battle as loud as he possibly could, exactly like that. To battle!
I really hope nothing catches on fire because that'd be very dangerous.
I need to hear
Alright,
how
click on
this
my
sounds. Cool.
XXX. It's the horny button. Not what I meant to say. It was lag. Discord lag.
It was lag. It made me say horny.
It was lag.
Someone post a clip. Someone post a clip in chat. I need to hear it. I need to hear my scream.
I hope my hair doesn't catch on fire, diddly dee.
And landed exactly in the path of his head too.
I hope my hair doesn't.
You sound like a character from Postman Pat.
I see why this game is all the rage these days. They're building brown bricks.
In Minecraft.
This is
Alright.
a hazard.
I have to deafen for a thing because I want to hear this scream. Hang on.
Marsh is really committed to the role. Jesus Christ.
That's my imagination.
That was a really good scream.
Time to open it. It's Kamala the whole time.
He really was going to Bahamas. What the fuck?
What in the... What's going on here? This little lady... Marsh, shut the fuck up. This little lady is... Is this little lady really the daughter of the Justice Minister? Shut up!
It's so gross sounding. Can we kick Marsh? Kick Marsh from the fucking server.
Just my imagination, lady. I definitely saw her jump up out of there. I wasn't asleep.
What? What's with the fun book and juice? What does that mean?
Like I said, always.
Always keep a smile on a lady's face.
Like I always say, if you're good at
I
something,
wanted
never
to-
never do it for free.
I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? Lick my vagina.
She would not allow that to happen.
I'd like some bread and milk, please. That is a fucking garbage meal. Bread and milk.
Yeah,
What a
that
fucking
sounds gross.
what a white person thing to eat.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
It's your service, my dear. Be
I
back
couldn't
in
get- I
a
could-
flash. 2019,
keep-
the movie.
I couldn't keep a straight face while saying lick my vagina.
Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Yes, cute little lady. But just perhaps, all you have to do is ask.
Wait, were they keeping her inside of a suitcase?
Yes,
What the
she was
fuck?
in the suitcase.
Yeah.
And apparently she was reading a book somehow.
Aaron, I want you to Hollywood.
No!
Hi, my
It's
dear
gross.
little dear.
No,
There's nothing to be afraid of.
No, I'm voicing her because she's a woman, and I'm the
The
only woman here.
surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just have to ask for a
You know what-
little patience.
I will just voice all the women.
Don't say those awful
No,
things
me!
about this house.
Don't say those awful things about this house!
regardless of
Okay.
who is in here, Marcia's not allowed to voice the little girl.
Dude, have you?
This
You guys gotta
house
hear
is-
the voice clip of when I did the little girls.
Where I used to live.
Exclamation point. What?
She looks like a goblin.
I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me.
I just want this lady to step on me and call me
What's the
scum.
meaning of this beauty? Why here at this girl's little old house?
Old, new, old house.
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Oh, I see. Diddly
Empty
dee.
for 5 years. Apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. I thought that said, what about my breast milk? what
No!
Never mind that. What about my bread and
Oh no!
what about my bread and milk?
I
Why
wonder
do
if
you
that
guys
was
keep-
intended.
Why do you guys keep saying no? Like,
It wasn't
move
intended,
on.
Aaron. I think you just have a very dirty mind.
What about my
You
bread
guys need
and
to be
milk?
mature.
Oh, of course, my dear. Diddly dee. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone.
Don't call me that.
Fucking creep. Is that supposed to be his shoes? Is that what you were doing? Mike?
Yeah. That's the noise that I was trying to replicate.
You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go
Okay.
home.
You can't voice both of them. I want to voice the little.
No!
Not quite yet. Fuck you.
This dilapidated place was Camela's old house? What's going on here?
Harris? Camilla Harris?
I'm not acknowledging what you're saying. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her.
Aaron, are you sure she has a core? Or
I'd better
an
ask her.
MD?
Oh god, shut the fuck up. I'd better ask her what happened.
Maybe she just has glowing brain disease.
Aaron, I'm gonna do this. What?
Who's there? No, fuck you. It's mine. Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Miss? Fuck.
It's just echoing.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel.
This is race.
Sissel? My name is Camilla.
Camela. So it is her, I knew it!
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell the poor little thing that this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world.
You fucking idiot.
You can relax, you're not dead. But this is
You
the
will
first time
be.
you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do remember. Sort of.
You do. It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure, go ahead, go ahead, sissy.
Someone called it earlier. Sissy A. Ahem.
Y'all, I saw a light go on in my hallway, and I took off my headphones and, like, did the voice to, like, hear how loud I was being, and I was, like, terrified when I realized.
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen. That fucks me up every time. On Dead End Drive, right?
Hang on, wait, Marsh just sent me a clip.
You should watch it.
I'll watch it later.
Shares.
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said.
The kidnappers are going to kidnap you at this
Lynn always said there were kidnappers at that park. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
It's a sign
Temsick
posted
Park,
out
eh?
front when you walk out. It says kidnappers often walk here.
Don't go here.
Yeah, there's like a
Don't
road
go
sign.
here.
You know the deer crossing sign? It's just like a creepy guy silhouette. It says like warning pedophile crossing.
Yeah, a guy in a trench coat.
Terrible.
No. There's a sign that says, beware if your name is Camilla and you...
What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be so mad.
She is, how come?
Because I left it there.
The
music
bomb.
box in the park.
That's right, the music box!
I left a bomb in the parking lot. It was 1993 in New York. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. The cowardly dog! Guess where it was?
I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know.
You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops.
Fuck
So
it,
what
you
happened to the
literally
music
just
box?
said to yourself, oh yeah, there's no secrets here, and then you're like, I'll talk in my head. I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
Yeah, no shit. I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know.
Yes! The music box is in the park. We've established that.
This is your old house.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
where the music box was.
This is where we lived until 5 years ago. So she lived here until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh?
Lynn must be a detective.
By the
and a
way,
hero.
about your father.
Eh.
Is he the justice minister?
No, he's the Minister Justice.
My father.
My father is gone.
Gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad exploded. He's going to die, and it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me?
Well, I shot him in the chest, and he's like bleeding out in the parking lot where I left the music box.
Oh, that makes sense. Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. I'm sure you've heard of it. My dad is a detective.
No way! Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd! I resisted every bone in my body. I was gonna say Judge Judy, and I didn't.
That's right.
Detective Judge
What in the
Judy.
world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. We moved out. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream. But it was scary, like a scary dream. Except it
5
wasn't
years
a dream,
ago,
but it was
the murder
scary.
case.
But it wasn't a dream, but it was scary. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. The one that would slam a brick into her skull as she walked through the front door.
I'm home, coming off.
You know,
Why
you
is
talk
it
about
dark?
very dark things, actually.
Yeah. It's
Do you
funny,
remember the
huh?
video I made of like the Peter Griffin? Like it was like
I
the
like dark humor. Whoa, a floating present. Did she kill her mom accidentally with this like Rube Goldberg device? Good job. She killed her mom with a Rube Goldberg device.
What was that noise?
Like, this is sad in the context of the story, but that is a really fucking stupid plot point. I still can't believe it happened.
It's so fucking significant. It's the reason this whole fucking thing is happening, pretty much.
I can't believe that dangerous machine I set up in our living room killed my mom. It wasn't supposed to work like that. It was only supposed to maim her.
I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message.
Is that a gun on the wall? Like, did she hook that up to the thing?
She didn't.
Oh, someone sabotaged
told me not
it?
to tell anybody.
Did someone, like, sabotage her
Just
birthday
leave it to
thing?
me. Just leave it to me, he said.
He did say that.
Wait, no, that's supposed to be my line, you fuck.
Yeah, we didn't say it. You speak too much.
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault.
You need to scream it whenever it's an exclamation point.
Shut up. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic.
What if he's just like?
This
What if he's
is
just like?
fucking Athena Sykes.
No. What if it cut to Sissel? He's just like, God, I'm bored.
This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter.
Why are you? Stop stealing people's lines, Marsh.
Well, you can't tell who it is. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. You fucking idiot. What is wrong with you?
There are no secrets in the ghost world.
Yeah.
Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
It seems there's no secrets in the ghost world. Sissy,
I keep forgetting it's one thing, despite repeatedly repeating it.
You said it like 3 times.
you're not going to talk to me anymore? Am I that boring?
I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but
I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
ellipses. Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, sissy.
New info has been added. Get
I'm
it?
sissy,
Dead.
apparently. I just love that they're keeping her in a suitcase. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Can you shut up? I can't focus.
Nobody's doing anything, Marsh.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you,
In
my
search of the
dear.
finest breast milk for you.
But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
Alright, you seriously need to cut that shit out or I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. We're leaving this place right now.
What?
But he is.
Not here yet, diddly dee. If we
Stop
can't
saying
get a
diddly dee!
restaurant-
Why is he a pirate?
It fits!
If we're gonna meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here, diddly dee?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't know if I like this one bit. We have to run all around doing all this
Extra gum.
work, all for the sake of this
Deal.
Be quiet. Like seriously, I'm really sick. I'm really sick of hearing you talk. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. It's a great movie.
I was gonna say that.
I already made the joke earlier before you joined, but I made it again.
Alright, as you wish, beauty.
I just realized your voice for him sounds like Ringo Starr. Sound like he's one of the Beatles. I feel it. I sense something here in this room.
I do.
Could it be a penis? Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
She talking to me?
I can sense your presence. Marsh, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I can sense your presence, you know. Next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that.
Fucking looks at the camera while saying that.
Alright, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady, little lady.
Fucking shoe noise. He's wearing tap shoes? Like, what are you doing?
You dropped the book. You dropped the book. You dropped the book.
Stop doing the tap shoe. Are you like clattering your teeth for that? Because it sounds awful.
Yes.
It was an absolute mistake. to
All
bring
of a
Mark
sudden,
into
I'm
this
left
call.
behind alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this?
Probably not.
One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead?
But my ghost tricks?
Do they know I've been
I'm-
playing ghost tricks on them?
Next
I'm putting
time
my
on
hand
Ghost
over my-
Trick.
Next trick, ghost time.
Alright, is this the end?
Uh,
Is it yes? Aaron, check out the game I DM'd you. I think you'd like it.
Next trick on ghost
Yeah,
time.
it's called ass fuck.
No, it's called
I've
Return of the
been
Obra
putting
Dinn.
Now
my
I need
hand
to
under my
resolder
chin
my
and
called,
dead.
moving it up and down a little bit.
Alright.
And that's what makes that noise.
Good night, gamers.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it.
Remember to drink your
We're gonna
breast
find
milk.
someone to raid now.
Forever to drink your bread and eat your milk.
Kizaron is playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, so we're gonna raid
Marsh,
him.
we're not doing this joke again.
Anyways, thank you guys. I really appreciate my friends Aaron, Ashley, Commenter,
I'm-
and Burning
hang
for
on,
helping me out with this.
hang on. I am
I did
not
not
your
give-
I
I
am
did not
not
give
your
you-
friend. Do
I
not
did not give
slander
you
me.
permission to be your friend.
And yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna type /raid Kizaron in my chat right now.
The biggest
what I'm
lie that Marsh
doing.
has told in the last 2 minutes is that I'm his friend. That's the most
So
false
I'm
thing that he
typing
said.
it.
Ring the bell notification. That's not even what it is. Ring the bell notification so you can get notified. What does that mean?
Want to keep up with the latest videos?
I was gonna
Make sure
see
to
if anyone
subscribe
else was
and ring
streaming
that
Ghost
bell.
Trick, but naturally it's just me.
Raid
I was gonna see if anyone else was streaming Ghost Trick, but it's just me, so we're just gonna have to raid someone else.
Raid Engineer Gaming.
We broke up.
Oh.
It's so sad. It was really messy. Like our wives just couldn't
You
get
just sent me a
together.
friend request. Oh.
Aaron, look at this. I'm gonna send this to you.
Hey, hey, Gavin, I don't like that. Not a fan.
I'm trying to find out who the fuck is streaming TF2.
So that'd be the
Why
ultimate
TF2? Why
anti-advertisement
not
for
just raid
bangs.
Kizaron streaming Pokemon Arceus?
Fresh TV is streaming TF2.
That's my name. What does that mean?
He's just a guy streaming TF2 that I follow. I don't remember why I followed him, but I am.
Oprah.
Aaron,
FR35_TV.
there was an unban request, and I think we should really unban them. I think that they really learned from their mistake and everything.
This person.
You know, like just check this. I think that they really like. I think they learned their mistake.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
What did you?
I
post?
get it. I get
Oh,
it.
they got banned because they said racial slurs. I get it.
No. They said racial slurs in the ban like request, like the thing that you type to convince us to unban them.
What
That's
were
what
they
they said
banned
the
for?
slurs.
What were they
Being
banned for?
awesome.
Okay.
Being awesome. Alright, I'm gonna raid Fresh TV like Ash said, and I'm gonna shit. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune back in next week for the Lemamelda, Mortris, and
Hey, Aaron. Oh my
fucking
God, Marsh,
you.
fucking asshole.
I don't think anyone has ever prevented me from ending with this.
Marsh.
I'm edging their stream.
Why was the farm
Don't
up?
phrase it like
Why
that.
was the
Don't
farm
phrase it.
upset?
Why?
It was just irrigated.
I hate
What
you.
does that mean?
'Cause it's,
I get that one actually resembles a real joke.
it's a pun on like aggravated or something.
I'm going
You're
to
irritated.
I'm going to bed
irritated.
so I can go to work tomorrow. I'm also going to try to render the Pac-Man VOD again and take up my computer for 5 days. See you later.
Yep.
Marsh.com.
Bye. Hey, Aaron, did you hear what Marsh said?